You're watching Drake Queen Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Nary here from Drake Queen Gaming. Some of you know me on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Santa Lucia. Sorry, y'all, I'm a little baked right now. Yeah, I've made a very important decision in my life, and I don't know how it's going to affect me. I mean, well, I know how it's going to affect me. It's hard to... I don't know, yeah, y'all aren't here from our personal problems. I'll probably try and elaborate more on this when I'm in a more sound state of mind. But anyway, y'all, let's jump into a new Santa Lucia, shall we? Alright, alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. Oh god, I can't laugh right now, I'll start coughing. Ha 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 ha. That's pretty cute, not gonna lie. Better than saying you'll rip my guts out for sure. Russell snaps his fingers. Chris, I'll let you handle this. Okay. Chris. It's alright, Carlos. I've got an idea. Eh? You better not backstab me again, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Instead of fighting, why don't we leave it up to a vote? You've got to be joking. This is your guys' lab. This is your guys' lab session. So it's only fair that you have a say in what's happening. Russell's interested in joining, even though he's an upperclassman like me. With a show of hands, who's willing to let him stay? Brian and Nate raise their hands. I'm down for whatever. I love meeting new people, and he seems really interesting. I see Russell's eyes start rolling over as he shoves his hands deeper into his pockets. Good, only two. Now, who would rather have him leave? Carlos begrudgingly raises a hand. To my surprise, so does Karina. Huh? Ben, why didn't you vote? My ears prick up when he calls me Ben. We're at a tie now. Uh-oh. Which means you're the tiebreaker. Ah, so what's it gonna be? Does Russell stay or leave? Huh. You already know he's gonna vote. So who did he say? Okay, so he said have him stay. Okay. Russell shrugs his shoulders and leans against the chalkboard. Ah, this is an interesting way of separating some paths. That's pretty cool. Once again, all eyes are on me. Man, it sucks being so indecisive. We're waiting. Huh. Well, looks like I gotta make a choice. Do I side with Chris or do I side with Russell? Oh man, that's really... So this really chooses who's gonna be your mentor figure. That's pretty brilliant. So for this run, I'll say, Russell. Because it'll make Nate happy. Something's really not adding up here. There's gotta be a reason why Russell's so protective of me. Maybe he knows something about Chris that I don't. Even still, I wish he would be clear about it. Honestly? Just spit it out. He makes eye contact with me, almost as if he knows what I'm about to say. I think I'm going to trust him on this. Out of everyone I've met, he's the only one who's gone out of his way to be my friend just because he wants to be. Chris, I know it's your class, but I think it'll be easier to just let Russell do his thing. What? Excellent. He steps away from the chalkboard once more and puts his hand out towards Chris. Looks like we're partners again, eh, buddy? What's this for? I said I'd be civil, didn't I? He'll just be like old times. Russell? Excuse me, can I interrupt for a second? Huh? Huh? Sure, what's up? There seems to be some bad blood between you two. What happened, if you don't mind me asking? You haven't heard about the incident from last semester? Russell is, Go ahead, tell them. Or are you too much of a coward? Man, this is weird. Fuck me, dude. You only have a backbone when it suits you, huh? I'll tell them then. Man, where's the popcorn? We didn't need it. I really like this guy, don't you? An important decision. Alright, one second, y'all. I really need some water. My god, my throat's so dry. Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay. It's definitely been a journey. Brian and Nate start talking to each other and giggling. Weren't we supposed to be getting a new assignment? Russell leaves Chris behind the podium, standing in the center to address us. I used to be in the mentorship program last year. Chris and I joined at the same time, so naturally we were partnered up often. Unfortunately, some bureaucratic things happened and I decided to quit. That's not quite... It's enough for now, Chris. Anyway, I've given it some thought, and though I don't think I'll rejoin the program, I would still like to help out in this session if you'll let me. He clasps both hands together and makes a pleading gesture to the class. Oh, yeah! Give this man a job, guys! As long as it does not affect my grade, I do not care. Can we get back to what we are supposed to be doing, please? You're not enjoying the wonderful performance, Carlos? Shouldn't you talk to Dr. Shannon before joining us? Don't worry, we'll handle it later. Alright then. Now that I've heard your side, Russell, I'm willing to give you a chance. The name's Karina, by the way. I shrug my shoulders. Looks like the people have spoken. You lucked out, Russell. Thanks, guys. I'll be the bestest backup mentor you'll ever have. It's decided, then. Sorry to force your hand, dude. Can we talk more later? So you're really committed to this, huh? That's right. Great! And you get to participate in the assignment as well. Say what? With a few clicks, Chris pulls up a specific webpage he had bookmarked. Oh my god. As I was saying earlier, the mentorship prepared a fun assignment for the first day of lab. One second, y'all. I really need more water. Oh, Lord. What I'd like for everyone to do is make a playlist of your top 20 favorite songs to share on Wednesday. Ooh, that really does sound fun. Right? Sheesh, Chris definitely bounced back fast over what happened with Russell. That was my idea. And I've already prepared my own playlist as an example. I'll email a link to everyone so you can all check it out. Ah, this is so exciting! I can't wait to hear what you've got. And when you bring them when you bring them in on Wednesday, we'll share them with each other in the computer lab. Russell? He just stares up at the projection blankly. Russell! Yeah? What? If you gotta be my assistant, you need to make a playlist too. Don't start telling me what to do. He folds his arms and taps a foot on the floor. Oh, it'll be fun! I know it will. I'm the one who came up with it. No, you didn't. The mentor's dead. Russell stares at Chris for what feels like hours in the span of a couple seconds. I see how this is. Fine. If you want a playlist, you'll get a playlist. Oh, do we have to use that same streaming service? Carlos takes notes on his sheet of lined paper. Everyone uses that one, darling. Okay, so a playlist of 20 songs due Wednesday. Got it. Sweet! Now I get to infect you all with my top-tier taste in music! Heh, it's nice to have an assignment that isn't so writing-oriented. Still, I'm kinda shy about sharing the music I like. Heavy metal fan, are we, Ben? Or maybe you a fan of some straight-up horror metal. I mean, horror rap. Horror metal rap, I don't know. That's weird. Still, I'm kinda shy about sharing the music I like. I hope I don't look too weird compared to everyone else. Nate starts humming to himself, probably already figuring out what he's going to put on his playlist. Chris proceeds to give us a general overview of how to do the assignment online. Should be simple enough, and fortunately I already have an account on the service. I'm getting a little tired of all these get-to-know-you things, though. I feel like I have a pretty good idea of who these guys are by now. And that should pretty much cover it. What time is it? Before shutting down his laptop, he checks the clock in the corner of the screen. Perfect. Almost 2:45. Heh, looks like it's time to wrap up for the first day of lab. Do you have any lingering questions? For lecture, we have the essay to turn in, and for lab, we need a playlist, correct? Yep. I see. I will start on these when I have the time. Well, if we're done here, I need to get going. I've got football practice soon. No problem. Everyone's free to go. See you all later. Without wasting a second, Brian scoops up his backpack and heads out the door. I think he already had the thing packed before Chris finished. Russell sits staring at the ceiling next to me. I wonder what compelled him to join us. Chris, do you have a moment? Always. Something wrong? No, nothing wrong. Can we talk in private? Carlos takes Chris with him to one of the corners of the classroom. Just like at orientation, he whispers something into Chris's ear. Oh, congratulations, Carlos! Not so loud. Sorry. I know you'll do well. Thank you for your help. I have to go now. Good luck! Carlos leaves the room not long after. Karina, Brian, Nate, and Carlos. Nothing, just trying to get your names down. You know, being your backup mentor and all. You totally owe me an explanation after all this. Patience. I haven't let you down yet, have I? No, I suppose you haven't. Honestly, I expected this to get a little ugly. I'm pretty pleased with the outcome, actually. I'm surprised you're able to talk to Chris after everything you said about him. You can actively dislike someone and still function, kid. Yeah. Still so naive. He stands up and stretches his arms. Where are you going? I think I'm gonna take off. I could really use a smoke right now. Oh, okay. I'd ask if you'd like to join me, but... I'd rather keep my lungs intact. Right on. Catch you later, kid. He holds a hand in the air before disappearing out the door. I look forward again and see Karina talking to Chris. So, you gonna ask Dr. Shannon about Russell? Yes, we're probably going to do that sometime this afternoon. I'm sure she'll be fine with it. Where would you like these cords, Chris? Over by the bag, if you don't mind. No problem, darling. Thanks, Nate. Isn't it a little strange for someone to join him like that, though? It's been done before. If you say so, I trust you. But do you really, Karina? Do you really trust Chris? One second, y'all. Alright. This music's good. But please don't... Oh god, what's going on with my voice? Please don't tell Dr. Shannon. I'll take care of it later. Karina makes a zipping motion over her mouth. My lips are sealed. Thanks. See you next session, Chris. Bye, Karina. She pulls on the straps of her backpack and heads in my direction. How are you doing, Ben? Just relaxing for a moment, I guess. This was my last class for the day. She rests a hand on my desk. So... That Russell guy sure seemed to know you well. Who is he? Oh, he's the guy I met on the plane before orientation. The one who drove you to Santa Lucia? Yeah, that's him. Okay, that explains it. He's really protective of you for some reason. I know. I shrug my shoulders. I can't explain it. He's pretty much latched onto me and won't let go. He's not stalking you, is he? I stopped for a moment to ponder the thought. No, I don't think so. Honestly, I just think he's a lonely guy looking for friends. Still, be careful. He seems cool enough, but you never know. Okay, Mom. I wink at her and smirk. Hey, I look after you too. And speaking of looking after people, I've got someone I need to meet up with. I'm tempted to ask if it's Zach, but I already know it is. Alright, don't let me hold you up. Talk to you later, Ben. Oh man, this music's so good. Just sets the mood perfectly. Like the rest, she leaves the room after waving goodbye. Huh. Yikes! How many copies of the brainstorm sheet did you make? Enough to have several spares in case anyone messed up. We have erasers, Chris. Oh, that's right. Looks like Nate is helping Chris clean up. I get up from my seat and start packing my bag. I'm heading out, guys. See you later, Ben. Man, it's hard getting used to being called that after hearing Benet for so long. Bye, Chris. Ben. Ben, don't forget we're studying tonight. Right, I remember. How does 6 p.m. in the student lounge sound? Works for me. Gives me a little time to unwind. Fabulous. I'll see you then. Alright, see you later. Ha! My students are already setting up study sessions together. I'm so glad. Ben and I are in another class together, actually. I slip the backpack over my shoulders and leave the classroom. I don't really have anywhere else to be today, so I think I'm just going to head back to the dorm. That's a weird sound. Anyhow, there's a weird sound outside. Sorry, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the video. Alright, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Leave a super thanks. Sure to tip if you can. It always helps. Until the next video, I love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.